There are times in our lives when we just say, enough is enough. What drives us to that point of desperation? Is it the salvation of our families, healing for our bodies, our finances, restoration of marriage? There are many times that we are driven to this point in life when we just look up to God and we say, God, I have had enough. I go back to the story in 1 Samuel about Hannah. Many times we hear about Hannah and that she is barren, she can't have a child, and she makes a vow before the Lord. But there's a backstory to Hannah's life that when we read in the first verses of chapter 1, that she was married to a wonderful man. He was also married to another woman, Peninnah, which was acceptable for that time. Peninnah had children all over the place. And she knew that Elkanah loved Hannah. So she taunted Hannah, saying, you don't have what it takes. He must not love you. God must not love you. Year after year, she heard these taunts. This is what the enemy does to us. Year after year, when things don't change, when we get into this cycle of hopelessness, it'll never change. God must not hear your prayers. God must not love you. It came to a place in Hannah's life that she got severely depressed. And even her husband came to her and said, Hannah, you don't have to have children. Am I not good enough to you more than 10 children? I love you. But God had placed something deep on the inside of Hannah that she knew that she had to have a child. The Bible even said that God closed her womb. That's an interesting verse, isn't it? God did this. Why? God needed a prophet. She wanted a son, but God had a bigger plan for her life. Whatever we're going through today, there's a bigger plan in our life, but we can't give up on that plan. Now, Hannah could have said, you're right. You're good to me. You provide for me. But there was something on the inside of her that was stirring. And then year after year, she said, I've had enough. And that's when we go to 1 Samuel, beginning in verse 9. It said, so Hannah arose after they had finished eating and drinking in Shiloh. They had actually gone to the temple to worship. And she had done this year after year, but this year was a little different.